Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well and you are having a fabulous week. We are going to get started this week talking about our new virtue. Now before we get started with that, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we talked about last week, which is our virtue of integrity. So integrity is choosing good at all times. Integrity. So I'm hoping that last week as you were doing your schoolwork and playing with your friends and actually playing with your friends probably online, not not together, but playing with your siblings who are hopefully also your friends, you were spending time preparing and making sure that you were showing integrity in what you were doing. So again, integrity is choosing good at all times, knowing that because of what God has done for us, we are going to show integrity to those around us because He has saved us. And because of the love and the thankfulness we have for Him, we are going to show integrity to others and show others what it's like to know and to serve the Lord. So hopefully you're going to continue to show integrity, choosing good at all times. So this week I want to talk to you about our next virtue, which we're going to talk about, which is truthfulness. Truthfulness. Did I center it? There we go. Truthfulness. Words matching the facts. Truthfulness. Words matching the facts. So Proverbs 16:13 says, righteous lips are the delight of a king, and he loves him who speaks what is right. And who do we know is our ultimate king over all? We know that to be Jesus. That's right. So Jesus loves righteous lips. They are a delight to the Lord when we have righteous lips, when we have truthfulness coming out of our mouth. He loves him who speaks what is right. And again, speaking what is right and being truthful has nothing to do with our circumstances. It has nothing to do with whether we're going to get caught telling the truth or not caught telling the truth. It has to do with doing what is right in the eyes of God, no matter what. At the end of the day, can I put my head down on the pillow and know that I was truthful, not just because of how it will affect others around me, but because I want to honor the Lord? If I can do that, then I am delighting the Lord in my truthfulness. So this week, truthfulness, words that match the facts. So I'm going to read you a little story today that has to do with truthfulness. So this is called Tell the Truth. Crash went the glass from the window as it shattered onto the back porch. Kevin stared at the broken window. He could hardly believe it. I didn't know I could throw a football that far. The throw had been a nice spiral too, but it went right through the back porch window. I guess I shouldn't have thrown it towards the house, he thought, as he ran up to see what had happened. Looking at the mess, he thought, Mom and Dad are going to be mad at me when they get home, and I'll probably have to pay for the new window, and I hardly have enough money to buy Mom's birthday present. Maybe, just maybe, I won't have to tell them I did it. If they ask me, I'll have to tell them. But if they don't ask me, then maybe it won't be like lying. What do you think? Is that lying? Not telling the truth or not speaking something that you know that your parents would want to know about? Then something popped into his mind. He remembered what his Sunday school teacher had said just the week before. Boys, their teacher had said, telling the truth is so very important. There is no such thing as a little white lie in God's sight. Someday, one of you may be tempted to hide something by keeping quiet. In God's sight, that is just another way of lying. God will help you to do what is right and pleasing to Him. So have you ever been in a situation where it's like you are so tempted to lie because it'll protect you from maybe getting in trouble? And I, just like so tempted, like if I don't say anything, then maybe I won't get in trouble. But you know what? If we ask God, He will help us to be brave and tell the truth no matter what the cost. So just then, Kevin's parents drove into the driveway. As Kevin went around the front, he asked God to help him tell the truth. Kevin's father immediately saw that something was bothering him. "What's wrong, Kevin?" he asked. "I broke the porch window with my football, and I'm really, really sorry." "Well, how did it happen?" asked his father. "I threw my football toward the house, and it went lots farther than it was supposed to go. Then smash! I'll pay for the new window, Dad." "That's all right, Kevin," said his father, putting an arm around Kevin's shoulder. "Accidents happen. I'm just glad that you came and told me about it right away." As they talked more about it, Kevin told him how he almost didn't say anything about the window. But then he remembered what his Sunday school teacher had told him, that keeping quiet is another way of lying. "Son," said his father, "I'm glad to see that you've learned this lesson today. It's so easy to lie, even without opening your mouth. I hope you're learning something else too. When you're tempted to do something wrong, ask God for help to do what is right. Never think you can do it by yourself." And that's one thing I really want to encourage you with today, is that all these virtues that we've been talking about all year long, and we're talking about truthfulness today, and last week we were talking about integrity. These aren't characteristics and virtues that we can show on our own. We cannot do this in our own strength, because time and time again, we're going to fail. It's only with the Lord's help that we're able to show these virtues to others. So I want to encourage you, as you go through your day, when you are wanting to show truthfulness, even when it's difficult, when you want to show that integrity of showing truthfulness, ask God. He will help you. He will help you be brave. And sometimes we aren't going to have the results that this little boy had, where his dad said, "It's okay. No worries. I'm just glad you're truthful." Sometimes there are consequences to the choices we make. But this is one thing I always tell my children when they were growing up, and I think this is probably good advice for you too. Mistakes happen. Things happen. But it's when you try to lie and cover up that mistake where really bad things tend to happen. If you own up to your mistakes, if you own up to the things that happen that you're not proud of, and you tell the truth and you show integrity in those times, God will honor you. It may not be easy what you're going through, or the consequences of going through, whatever happens as a result of the mistake you made. They may not be easy, but with God, He will walk through it with you. And at the end of the night, you can put your head down on your pillow and say, "I know I did right in the eyes of God, and I was truthful in that situation. And I know that God is delighting in that." Just like Proverbs 16:3 says, "Righteous lips are the delight of the King." We know the King is Jesus, and He loves him who speaks what is right. So please, as you go through this week, think about being truthful, even when it's difficult. You will honor God. You will honor your parents all around you. The people who are in your household, you will honor them by being truthful. And best of all, when you are truthful and you're consistently truthful, then when you say something, guess what? People will believe you, because they know that they can trust the words that come out of your lips. Have a great week. I love each and every one of you, and we will talk soon.